Uh, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, so welcome to my video. My name is Ammar Bagas Fathurrahman Wantoro, and my name is 235008108. So in this video, I will show you my assignment and my presentation. My title of my presentation is about programming language, C programming language. So C language is basically a programming language. So without further ado, let's get into the material of this presentation. So for next, so what is C? C is a general purpose procedural computer programming language supporting structure programming, lexical variable scope, and resolution with a static type system. It is one of the most widely used programming language of all time and is often used as a system programming language to create operating system, compilers, and other software that interact directly with the hardware. So basically, C is a programming language to create a software like operating system and other software like application, something like that. So yeah, next slide. The history of C is C was developed in the early 1970s by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Labs as a successor to the B programming language. Ritchie need a language that was both efficient and powerful, and that could be used to create both system and software application software. Ritchie was inspired by the programming language B, which was developed by Kenneth Thompson. And B was a simple language, but it was not efficient enough for some of the tasks that Ritchie need to perform. Ritchie added a number of features to B programming language to make it more efficient and powerful. He also added support for structure programming, which made C code easier to read and maintain. Next slide is feature of C. So C is a powerful and versatile language that can be used for a wide variety of texts. Here are some of its key features of C. C is a compiled language, which means that the source code is converted into machine code before it is executed. This makes C program efficient and fast. And then next, C has a rich set of data types, including like integer, floating point numbers, character, string, and pointers. This allows C programs to be used to represent a wide variety of data. And C is support structure programming, which allow for the use of function like loops and conditional statement. This makes C code easier to read and maintain. Then C has a static type system, which means that the type of variable must be declared before it is used. This helps to prevent error and makes C code easier to debug. Okay. Next slide. The application of C. So, like the slide one, the expand slide one, C is used in a wide variety of application, like including operating system, compilers, debuggers, device drivers, em embedded system, web servers, something like that. So operating system, in the operating system is C is the language of choice for writing operating system, such as Linux, Windows, and Mac OS. In compilers, the compilers are written in C. This allow compilers to be efficient and portable. In debuggers, C debuggers are also written in C. This also debuggers to be efficient and powerful. And then C is used to write device drivers, which allow software to interact with hardware device. Embedded system C is used to write software to embedded system such as smartphone, tablets, and cars. And web server C is used to write web server, which deliver web page to user. And this basic syntax of C. So C use set keywords and operators to form expression and statement and function. So here are some basic syntax rule of C, like comment, identifier, underscores, variables, like that. Comments is start with a double forward slash, and continue to the end of the line. No. Next is identifier. Start with a letter of underscore and can contain letters, numbers, and underscore. So next is variables. Variables is must be declared before they are used. Variable are used to some marking to some mark for action in the code. And then expression are evaluated from left to right, and statement are terminate by a semicolon. Then next slide. So next slide is data types in C. C has rich set of data types, which are used to represent different types of data. And then here are some of the most common data types in C. Integer, floating point numbers, character, string, and pointer. Integer is represent whole numbers such as 1, 2, or 3, or 0. Integer can be of different size, such as int, long integer, long int, and long. So the numbers can so long, like 1,000, something like that, for long integer and long. And then next is floating point numbers. Floating point numbers represent numbers with a decimal point, such as 1 decimal, 2, 3, or 4.56. Floating point numbers can be of different size, such as float, double, long double, long double. So double and long double is like 4.569999, something like that. And character represent a single letter, digit, or symbol. Character represent by the char data type. And string represent a sequence of character. Strings are represented by the char data type. So string is a lot of char, like digit, digit, and then pointers is represent the address of another variable. Pointers are represented by the int, integer data type. So next slide. So this control flow statement in C. C provide a variety of control flow statement which allow you to control the order in which statement are executed. This statement include if-else statement, for loops, while loops, and do while loops. If-else statement is execute one statement if a condition is true and another statement if the condition is false. And for loops is execute a block of statement a specified number of time. So the action is looping. While loops execute a block of statement as long as a condition is true. Do while loops execute a block of statement at least once, and then as long as a condition is true. So for loops, while loops, and do while loops is same but a little different. The for loops, while loops, and do while loops is for looping. Next slide. Function in C. In C programming, a function is a block of code that is designed to perform a specific task. Functions are used to organize code and make it usable and improve readability. They can also be used to pass data between different parts parts of a program. Function are way to group relate code together. Function are defined use the function like something like keyword, something like this is in the function of this. And function can be called from other function. So this some example of function. En sum is data type integer. ent mean integer. So in a, so variable a is integer a. ent b is variable b. b is integer. C is integer. And then c equals a plus b is mathematic operation, and return c is to return of statement. And then the benefit of using function. So many benefit to using function in C programming, like code organization or code organization. Function helps to organize code by grouping relate statement together. This makes code easier to read and understand. And reusability. Function can be reused in different part of a program, which save time and effort. And modularization. Function help to modularize code, which make it easier to test and debug. And data abstraction. Function can be used to abstract away complex detail of a program, make it easier to use. Next slide is so this is example code of C language. So this slide, this is a header, this is main driver. The main driver. In main driver, there is a variable ABC. The ABC is data types integer. This is an operation algorithm. Algorithm is operation printf to output this text input A, the input A dan B. Scanf for the user to input the variable. This scanf is to user input A plus B equals C is a mathematic operation, and the C is output in a printf hasil tik 2% D is to output C, to output the mathematic operation. And so I have another example, something like this. Nah, so this is some example again of C language. So this is in integer. ent is integer, variable A equals 10. So A is 10, B is 10. This ent hasil tambah, ent hasil bagi, hasil kali, hasil kurang is declaration. So this is declaration, and this equals A times A plus B. So this mathematic operation. yeah, yeah, this mathematic operation. A min B, A times B, and then this is printf, hasil tambah is output for hasil tambah. So A and B is plus, and then output in here. Yeah. Okay, back to presentation. There. Next slide. So the conclusion is C is powerful and versatile versatile programming language that is used in a wide variety of application. If you interest in learning about system programming, C is a good language to start. And then, thank you for watch my video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Where's my, nah, second guys. Second. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.